Hey everyone, Patrick Neiman, owner of Brickley's Aquatics. Um, Trying to do something a little bit different. I kind of want to get into some podcasting or live streams, something like that, or maybe more information based uh, aquarium videos. Setting this up, it's a perfect spot to set up for live streams and broadcasting of some type now. And I can bring guests onto the show. I've got the walls of tanks all the way around. It's a nice little show spot. And so I'm not entirely sure what my plan is for it other than just coming up with random stuff. I'm not sure how to do it. I'm going to learn how as I go, I guess. And I got my tripod, but I can't get it connected right now for some reason. Otherwise, I'd be trying to use that. It's better video quality. I guess for this video, I'm just going to kind of go through what I've got going on. This is my South American tank mostly, angels, grow outs of types. I've got my tropical pond here, 300 gallon Rubbermaid with a plexiglass window. This is 280 gallons. Got 260 breeders, breeding Oscars, breeding piranha, and a glow fish tank. These are all individual grow outs for the 10 gallons are for my flower horns, black nasties, jaguars, stuff like that needs separation from everybody else so that they can grow up and not get bullied, and they can enter a community at some point when they're ready and they're more hardy and they're not gonna get pecked off too easily. Got my goldfish here. I love giving them some duckweed. They'll eat it all up for me. They're always up there pecking around. Right now I've got my Mbuna growing out down here, African cichlids, and some turquoise jewels. They're about to move over to the donut, which I'll show in a little bit. I'm working my way over there. But yeah, they're about ready to go to grow out. These tanks are about to be cleared out of fish, and I'm going to put them in the donut to grow out too. They're big enough where they can hold their own now. And I've got a shipment coming in from from tilapiastore.com with some new flower horns and some new black nasties to start growing back out again. And yeah, excited for that. Got to replace that with a 29 gallon to keep my 29 gallon theme. Got some Starry Nights down there. I got jewels growing out there. Empty and a broken 40 breeder. Jack Dempsey's in here. Then I got some electric blue Acara in there. I've got my tiger polar parrots, a Starry Night growing out, flower horn growing out. And I was trying to do some Bulgarian rams, but I've got two females, it looks like. Not working, but yeah. Yep. Yeah, this pond setup's nice. I got my chairs and table around it, pretty much, and be a good setup for some sort of podcasting with some friends and other aquarium nerds, and be able to geek out, and we can showcase fish. Like this tank set up just to show fish, and it's bare bottom, clear, easy to see. So then continuing down here, got a little bit of space right here. I'm going to set up a 20 long rack right here, and then now we're back inside the fish room. The donut needs its upside downs filled. It's in the middle of a water change right now. There's not really much going on in there. There's some catfish, cleaner fish, and a couple peacocks. Everybody else moved out to that pond. So this is where all those Mbuna and other fish are going to come grow out in, because it's got plenty of space, lots of room to run. They can come up, get out of each other's way, sight breaks galore, and it helps grow them out without them fighting for the aggressive species. I find it's actually pretty good at doing that. The donut shape and the flow shape of this actually helps out with them wanting to do a circular motion. It's kind of hard to show all this in this screen, and I don't want to rotate. I'm kind of just doing a one-shot clip and trying to gather everybody's insight on what I should be talking about and where I should head with this, and see if anybody actually wants to come over and shoot the shit with me on the video chats. Native sunnies that are small growing out. Got my jewels and my friend's Turkana jewels in here. I'm trying to crossbreed them. This is just a reservoir tank to help fill up the donut faster. The RO water is really not that fast. And then I've got smalls of bass down there, smallmouth bass and bully. They need to go out to the outdoor pond. And yeah, I gotta get them out there soon. But my plan is I'm gonna do 125s down, 2 125s with 10 gallons above it. And then I've got a little bit more space here. I'm not sure what I'm going to finish out with. I got 9 feet, so I can do 40 breeders right here. Or if I take the door off, because I never use the door, I can put more 60 breeders. 60 breeders are going to be really key soon here. And over here, I'm going to do down this wall 2 banks of 75s with 60 breeders, 60 and 60 breeders up. This 60 breeder is going to be an oversump for the donut, one of those future projects. I'm going to do 55 gallons down this wall and 29 gallons, 20 gallon talls, stuff like that. The way I set this room up with the donut is it's narrower here to fit 1 foot deep tanks and wider here to fit 18-inch deep tanks. And yeah, so I think that should be enough tanks to do what I need to do. I'm talking about adding probably 40 more tanks. And yeah, it's like a little fish farm around here. I love it though. That's my little slice of paradise. One last stop before I end this video, and I'll show you guys the outside fish. It's nighttime right now. What? Got the outside pond too. Got some sunnies in it. Smalls of bass is gonna go in it. 2 bullheads, and I think there's 2 crappie, and then a couple other things, little small fish in there. Yeah, it's kind of hopefully the future plan. Be able to turn this back area into a dining room area, into a little podcasting area. And for anybody that's stuck around and wondering, that tank bust. Gonna have to figure out how to fix it someday, and that's probably gonna be a future video, but I've been kind of bummed about it too much to the point of actually talking about it, so I kind of just left it out. Some people know, some people don't, but yeah. The bottoms ended up busting out on it and cracking right in the middle, and I used butcher block top, and the wood grain was going that same direction, and it just shouldn't have been done that way, but it was. Whatever. Live and learn. Alright, well, give me your thoughts on setting up for podcasts, videos. Should I do something like that? How should I go about it? I'm trying to get some ideas, because I really do like showing everybody the tanks and talking about fish and helping educate people and grow the community. It's something that I feel like we need. We need some more younger blood coming in to help out, show people how it's done. I want to also teach people how to keep fish efficiently. I run all these tanks for, I think, about 15-20 bucks a day. It's not expensive if you can maximize your resources and be efficient with your money. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just babbling now. This turned out to be like a 10-minute video. I'm surprised. If anybody stuck around this long, thank you.